welcome back to my channel. If you are new here today, please make sure to smash that subscribe. Hi, that sounded a lot dirty. Make sure to smash that subscribe button, and for all my returning subscribers, welcome to another video by your ultimate fave, who's ultimately cooked her own mukbang. And because 80% of you said you don't want to see that shit, I didn't include that shit. What it do? So guys, I know I haven't given you guys a confession session in a really long time, and a lot of it had to do with people like seeing a lot of my other content, and there was a point where I was giving you guys a lot of confession session and y'all were just like, babes, you're not eating. So I'm here today, cooked my own meal. Yes, that's right, I did that. Oh, you did that? I did that. So I'm just gonna mix this in together. I'm probably not gonna eat a lot of the spaghetti because obviously you guys know I'm trying to watch my weight, girl. The mince keeps falling to the bottom. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take one bite, and I'm jumping into the confession session. Now, let me say this before I take a bite, right? Because I'm gonna jump right into it. I know that with the last story time, I was rambling a little bit too much, and a lot of people were saying, Naledi, you took too long to get to the climax. And I was like, okay, I get that, and I get that. But the one thing we must all get, that this is my channel, but I get that. I just want to say, bullshit aside, I do appreciate your constructive criticism on what I should do to make my videos better. And if my videos are delaying too much, I'm going to jump right into it. Now, for anybody who is new to the channel and doesn't know how confession sessions works, is that normally I make a post on my Instagram, and then I allow people to anonymously DM me their confessions, and I basically give my advice on what I would do, and I say it out loud on the channel. It is anonymous, no one will ever find out except you, me, and God, bro. So without rambling too much, let me take a bite. Oh, do you guys want a first bite? Okay, do you guys want a first bite? Okay. Ooh. I want to try some hoa. Here you guys go. Here's the first bite of spaghetti bolognese. This is the one that I made myself. I know this one is good because all my exes love this shit. Okay, thank you. It's better. Some things I imagine. I tasted things I imagine. Guys, I didn't even need to do a taste test. That's how good I know my spaghetti bolognese is. But okay, let's jump into it without chatting too much, right? First, Anonymous basically said, ooh, damn, this was good. Hallelujah. It starts with a fire. What's a fire? Aibo. 5 second rule. Okay, the first Anonymous said, been sleeping wait. What the fuck? No, wait, what the fuck? Is he a guy? Is she a guy? Okay, so Anonymous basically sent me this DM and said, been sleeping hey! Been sleeping with my stepbrother since 15. I'm gay. Everyone thinks he's straight. But here's the catch, When I look at her anonymous, well, I look at her DP, and I'm gonna use the pronouns her, because from what I see, and this is not out of disrespect, I don't know what her pronouns are, I don't know what his pronouns are. However, from what I see from the profile picture, the person does look like a female. So I would assume, with all respect, please correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, I would assume her pronouns are her and she. Anonymous said, been sleeping with my stepbrother since 15. I'm gay, everyone thinks he's straight. Okay, now my question is, okay, you're aware that that's your stepbrother because you said that's your stepbrother, and how did you guys even get to the point of starting to sleep with each other? That's all I want to know. Like, if I meet a stepbrother, I've got so many stepbrothers and stepsisters, and I do not look at my stepbrothers and stepsisters in that way at all. Yo, my stepbrothers are snot-faced rats. They're rats. So how do you look at your stepbrother and think, damn, want to eat that. That's your stepbrother. I don't know about that. But if you guys are happy, then you're happy. But I don't know about you sleeping with your stepbrother. Girl, you lucky I can take secrets to the grave, because come at me left, I might just use. No, I won't. No, I don't do that. Even if you were my worst enemy and you came to confession session and you said your confession, it's going to the grave with me.
Stop the cap.
It has no choice but to. That is what confession session is for. To say your confession, to laugh about it with all of us, and to let it go. Let it fly. Next anonymous said, I'm dating this other guy and I don't feel him anymore, so why are you with him? Why are you with him? And why are you telling us? What do you want us to do? Do you want us to come up with an excuse? Like, okay, you're telling us to do what with the information? Tell him you don't feel him anymore. Why are you hurting him? I understand this, but I hate this kind of thing, because it's like, I am guilty of doing this, leading people on when I know I'm not into them anymore. And as irritating as I know I am, it's so disgusting when I see other people do it. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. What the fuck are you gonna do? Guys, we need to talk about this next one that I got. Anonymous basically said, I'm thinking of taking my abusive ex back because I really need to pay my rent that I'm owing. Let me tell you something. And it's gonna be really hypocritical coming from me, because I took an abusive ex back for years on end. Like, the ex that everybody knows. When I say abusive, I mean an always hunty. It does nothing for you. It does nothing for you. You telling me you can't find another nigga to scam? You really need to take your ex back. On a serious note, your ex, out of everybody you can scam, you wanna go back and scam your ex. Okay, wait, question is, does he want you back? And is it possible to play him without having to take him back? I am putting myself in your shoes, and I know how difficult it is for me to say go scam another nigga when it's hard to find another nigga to scam. You know what I'm saying, girl? It is what it is. But from a realistic perspective, I know what you're saying, and I know how difficult it is. Is it not possible to just friends with benefit? No, not even benefits. Just like, I don't know. Can't even lead him on, because these types of exes are exes that always want something in return for something. I wouldn't advise it. Nah, I wouldn't advise it. On a serious note, when you say this word, I think of the one ex I had, and there is nothing I can do to scam that nigga without knowing that I'm gonna pay for it in some way or the other. So I wouldn't advise it. Nope! Don't do it! No, girl, just open an OnlyFans. I would. Anonymous said, You guys, you anonymouses, I know why you guys trust me with this shit, because you know deep down you're not grand. You're not grand as fuck, bro. But anyway, Anonymous said, stepped with a friend's other man. I regret it every time. Revenge is a big no-no. Is it cause his dick game sucked, didn't it? And your friend lied to you and said, no, my man's is amazing in the bed, when in actual fact he's weak. No, maybe he's not weak. Girl, that one was a bit off, eh? I mean, you're gonna regret it if you're doing things you shouldn't be doing. Why are you doing? Oh, hey guys, I can't imagine what's going on here. Like, what's going on here? But I'm glad you regret it, because that means you're a good friend. However, you're kind of a fucky friend for sleeping with him in the first place. But because you said revenge, she must have done something to you to make you do that. And because I am not in your shoes or her shoes, I can't comment on that. So I will comment on your behalf and say you're a big girl for doing that, because big girls don't cry. Fergie said that. Fergie said big girls don't cry. I mean, big girls do cry. So she's a liar, technically. And technically that song's bullshit. It's bullshit. The next anonymous is something I can definitely relate to, so I will be answering this one. Me and this guy got a thing going on. I really like him, but his sex game is whack as fuck. I fake moan. Moan. She wrote moan, but I know she meant say moan. But if you think about it, she wrote the right word, because if she means she's mourning the death of her sex life, come at me. Come at me. Girl, let me tell you guys a funny story. Dating someone for a really long time will have you feeling like you're having the greatest sex ever, when in actual fact, the sex is so mediocre. I think I realized this being single, that actually I've been fake mourning this whole damn time. Fake mourning. Yeah, that's fake mourning. If you want to say fake moan, on the channel we say fake moan. Yeah, I fake moan all the time, girl. It's gonna be hard, that one, because you either choose to settle for really crap sex and have a side. I wouldn't suggest having a side, because I didn't have a side. I didn't cheat. I don't believe in cheating. Honestly, I don't. But if you are someone who's open to that, maybe you'd want to have a little young thing on the side. But if you're a woman of God like me, you will just have to teach him. Like I told all my exes to kiss. You're welcome. Next anonymous said, oh my god. Oh my god. Next anonymous said, oh my god, this is so tricky. This is like love and basketball. Next anonymous said, I think my best friend is in love with me, but he has a girlfriend who he loves too. You think? Did he say I'm in love with you? Because if he didn't, you can't think of nothing. Why are you thinking of anything? Why are you... My sister, why are you thinking? Did he say it to you? Did he say to you, I'm in love with you? Because if he didn't, why are you thinking? But I mean, if you're thinking, there must be something he's doing. And if he's doing a something, then... I don't know. I feel like this is why I don't really like the whole opposite sex friendship things, because this is normally what happens. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine having a nigga best friend who don't fall in love with me. Like, what is wrong with you? Wait, do I have guys who don't fall in love with me? Okay, Papi doesn't fall in love with me, Papino, but he's like my little brother. He can't fall in love with me. That's very incestish. And then I don't know any other male friends. I don't. All the other ones will fall in love with me. Thank you, bye. The next, oh my god, this one is not good. I don't want to read this one. This one, okay, if you guys hate me for this one, that's all on you. But anonymous said, I tried poisoning my homophobic father 2 years ago, but I didn't because I thought of how my mom, and then it just went like completely. I think basically what anonymous wanted to say is, that one is fucky. That one is super fucky. That one just went from funny to fucky. Look, I'm one of two ways, right? And you guys know me, I'm a rowdy ass bitch. Like, I'm rowdy, but another thing about me is that I'm super truthful. I'm one of two ways about this. Do I blame her? No. Absolutely not. She probably is saying that because she is part of the LGBTQ community, and if any of you know me on this channel, you know, okay, let me eat. If any of you on this channel know me personally, you know how I am about the LGBTQ community. A lot of my good friends, people I regard family, they are part of that community. And to see someone that should be a protector, a provider, be homophobic, you know, it's one thing not to like someone, it's another thing to be homophobic. Those are two completely different things, and I want people to be aware of that. Feeling like, okay, you may be gay, you may be lesbian, it's not a part of my culture, but I respect that, I move past it, whatever. And then there's another thing to make people feel insignificant, to boil people down and trickle them down to nothing. I don't like those people, and unfortunately, if you're part of this channel and you like those people, I would high key suggest you unfollow, because this channel is for the LGBTQ. So do I blame you? No. But am I glad that you didn't? Yes. because the repercussions of trying to poison your father would have been that, as much as we think we can get away with it because South Africa has a really crap police system, yes, I said that, the last thing I would ever want is you losing your life and the opportunity to be someone that you want to be because you had one moment of anger and you use that moment. Okay, let me tell you something. What you're going through right now, you're not going to go through forever. That's just the truth, and that's what it is. And you might think I don't understand, and yes, from my perspective, I don't. But from all the shared experiences with people I love more than anything, people who understood me more than my own family, and those people were the LGBTQ, to a point where I wasn't even sure what I liked or who I liked or which bracket I fell into. Let me tell you something, you have more potential than you know, so don't ever give in to that one moment of anger, because that moment of anger will cost you your whole life. So don't do it. And if you don't listen to me, I'll be very upset, because I'm a teacher of wise words. Even sometimes when the words aren't wise, the words are the words. So take them, or don't take them, but take them. Okay guys, this is my favorite wine for anybody who loves the ale. This is my favorite wine, Paul Kluwer. It's my dad's and it's now also mine. yeah. After our little, break, I heated up my food because I felt like my food was getting cold. And I can't believe I'm halfway through my food, like ganjani. Okay, right, I'm ready. Let's read a few more before we call it a day. I'm not in love with this one. Nope, absolutely not. I'm shook. Hey. Anyway, let me read it because it's now on my confession session. This nigga cheated on me. Anonymous said this nigga cheated on me with a hand with no arm.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
And now he wants me back because we have a baby together. I'm thinking of taking him back just for revenge. So when does the arm come in? You know what? Anonymous, let's have a talk. I know who you are. I can DM you, but let's have a talk. I was once like you, where I was so mad. I would look at the caliber of hands that my ex would leave me for. I'd be like, sis. But you mentioning that was a little bit uncalled for, you know what I'm saying? And initially, when I read that, it was like, huh. But now it's like And let me tell you something, niggas can leave you for a girl who has no arms, no legs, no mouth, and they will leave you if they feel like they want to leave you. So I know that it hurts you. I know that you question yourself a lot of the time, but making fun of her disability is not it, hey? So I'm gonna skip that one. I'll DM you. Just DM me and I'll DM you, and we'll move past that one. You understand what I'm saying? Cause that one is not a funny one. Men have entered the chat room. Let's go. It's getting heated. Okay, so Anonymous, who's a nigga, said, I've lied about not sending nudes before, but the truth is I've done it twice with 2 different. Of course you have. We know you have. Dude, if you say I've never sent nudes, we know you lying. It's the same way of saying I'm a virgin. No, I don't believe niggas who say they're virgins. I wouldn't even believe Father Bugler. Okay guys, Father Bugler is my father here who loves his by the church. I wouldn't believe any father who comes here and tells me that you're a virgin. And you're a nigga. So he said he's lied about not sending nudes, but the truth is he's done it twice. Hey girls, if you're watching, he's done it twice. Thank me later. It's getting cooked. No, it's now getting hot and served dish. It's now getting hot and served dish. Okay. Anonymous said, hi Nale. I like how you said my name because my family calls me Nale. Love that. Love you, family. Anonymous said, hi Nale. Recently found my friend's husband on a gay hookup site. Do I tell her or what? Yes! What do you mean? Okay, you have to first. Okay, let me tell you what you do. Okay, let me tell you what you do. Because if you tell her that her husband's on a gay hookup site and she doesn't believe you, you're fucked, right? So what you need to do is change your profile picture, start a whole new account on the gay WhatsApp site, contact the husband, chat with him, find out where he stays, find out anything that will make her realize that this is him. Say, send me a picture, you send him a picture of the false account of that person. Obviously you can find on Google and Facebook. I know that it isn't right, but this is what we need to do to help our friends. And then you start the whole profile, you chat to him until you find one piece of evidence, just one or two perhaps, just, you know, one for one, two for the risk, but just find two pieces, and then you go to your friend and say, if she says, yeah, I don't believe you, go, do you believe now? Ding 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 ding, ding ding, ha ha ha, ding 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 ding. Now that song from Real Housewives is gonna start playing. Oh my god, I am lonely and bored and I probably should have 2 cats, but I had a dog and my ex lost it. It was my dog, just by the way. Just in case you guys know who my ex is, that was my motherfucking dog, bro. That beach, that little beach. Okay, next anonymous said, ha 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 ha. Okay guys, can someone please comment in the comments what a sneaky link is? I know that Auntie Darling does sneaky links. One of my friends, she does sneaky links, but I have no idea what they are, and I obviously don't want to engage in them because she doesn't, but I have no idea what they are. But anonymous said, I have a sneaky link, Naledi. Laughing emoji. It's so fun, I don't regret anything. He has a girlfriend, but he do all of you upload at once, or what happens? Because I just lose all of y'all in the midst of it. But she has a sneaky link, and I just want to know, are sneaky links with, oh, here it is. I have a sneaky link, the lady. It's so fun, I don't regret anything. He has a girlfriend, but he doesn't know that I have a man, so he seems to be catching feelings. Notes below, I'm with him right now. You win. I MVP. Are you done? Anonymous, I want you to DM me when you see this. I'm so proud of you. Okay, Anonymous said, I lied to some guy to give me money for school supply, but I'm gonna use that money to look like a hot girl summer. I know that's right, click. I wish I could do the same. Guys don't give me money, and it's really sad. No guys, can I just tell you this? The only man that gives me money is really my dad. I really don't wanna lie. I know you guys think like that's the facts, but like I work for my money every single cent. The last man, honestly, who gave me money was my ex. And you know, a little bit of young, but like nothing. I've never in my life received 15K for being beautiful. How do you guys do it? Please comment down below and tell me how to do it. I just want to live my best life. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Let us all win. We're a team. I'm gonna read the last few and then be done because I'm fucking done with y'all. Anonymous said, I'm 18 years old and I'm a sex worker. To be honest, I'm doing it for uni application fees, but I'm disgusted by myself and the route I chose to take, but I also couldn't find a job and I just lost my mom. My grandmother's in hospital, but her being there is keeping me from going to go see my man in another province, because when such happens, one can't be gallivanting because she's gravely ill and I miss my man so bad. Hi, I'm just saying I saw my baby. Okay, she said, I'm 18 years old, I'm a sex worker. To be honest, I'm doing it for uni application, but I'm disgusted by myself and the route you chose to take. First things first, if that was the only way you could get into university, I commend you. I know that it's difficult. I know that a lot of the time it's taboo. I know that it's shamed upon to be a sex worker. I know that you probably aren't happy with yourself because you are a sex worker. And you know what, girl? I want you to know that I know I'm saying this, and I know you're gonna say you're saying this from a point of privilege. And you know what? You're probably right. And that's why I say to you that you shouldn't be ashamed, because some people like us never had to go through that. And some people like us will never understand because we'll pick our morals, because life never even gave us the opportunity. Life never gave us the opportunity to pick between our morals and the betterment of our lives. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't ever want you to feel bad about that. You did what's right, and that's what you did. Okay? And if it's getting you university fees, you know, I'd be so confused if you did it and you did it obviously for Louboutins. I was also doing for Louboutins. Girl, have you been watching Pussy Valley? But you're doing it for something that's literally to the betterment of your own good, dude. And honestly, no one can ever hate on that. No one should ever hate on that. And if anyone ever says anything in my comments, you will get blocked from this channel. Being a sex worker doesn't make you a leper. Being a sex worker doesn't make you a piranha. Like you don't have some sort of weird disease. You're working for your money. Like me, you and I working for our money, both of us. Only problem is I have to make people laugh and I don't feel like laughing. I will say with my chest that I used to be one of those people who never understood how hard life was, because God never put me in a situation for life to be hard. I've experienced the toughness of life from other angles, from bad parenting, from, you know, losing my mother when I was young, from having to really go through the harshness of life without a mother. You understand? And if I could have picked your role or mine, I know this is very funny to hear, but I would have done anything to keep my mother alive. You want to keep it easy or much? No, I don't like it. Okay, so Anonymous said part 1. So I was in a 1-year relationship with some guy I met back home in the villages. Part 2, we started dating during lockdown because yeah, I was not about to spend 3 months alone. Girl, I get it. Part 3, lockdown ended. I went back to Pretoria for school. We stayed back home, but I cheated all the time. But he didn't know a single thing. Alright, cool, January came. I stopped cheating because I felt guilty, because he never did a thing. It wasn't fair for me to do that to him, no problem. So when I decided to stay loyal, we went to go live in Johannesburg and I moved back home. So yeah, let me read this again from part 4. Lockdown ended. So she said we started dating during lockdown because she wasn't about to spend lockdown alone. Lockdown ended, she went back to Pretoria for school. The guy stayed back at home and she cheated all the time, but he didn't know. January came, she felt guilty. He never did a thing to her, so it wasn't fair for her to do that to him. Cool. So she decided to stay loyal. We went to live in Johannesburg and I moved back. Who's we? I need to find that. So he cheated, and when he came back home, I saw the nude in his phone and asked him, and he said, "Khase wena." Constipations, AAA and double Z. I would lose it. Fucking lose it, bro. Okay, so you saw the nude on his phone and he said, "Askhasi wena." What? That time I'm packing my hub. He could have died. Yeah, but I kept my cool and lived. Long story short, I broke up with him because it was a toxic environment. And I love you so much. Wish you all the best. Okay, she loves me. I love you too, baby. The fact that he had some nerve to say to you, "Khasi wena." What the fuck was that? You should have done it through the end of mixtivity. Let this be a lesson. No more guilt feeling. Because men aren't guilty when they cheat on you. This is the lesson. If men aren't guilty when they cheat on us, why should we be guilty when we cheat on them, sis? Go off. Go on your bad bitch behavior. Go rogue. I support it. The Lady M official supports this. Okay, one last one. There's a lot of LGBTQ anonymouses and I am living for it because this is my shit. This is my shit. Senzo and I would love this. Senzo and I would love this. Anonymous said, "I'm gay and I'm afraid to tell my family. One of my cousins is homophobic, but I recently saw his sex tape with an..." What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? Hey, you guys are right. I must just shut up and eat. Firstly, I just want to say this before I answer. Before I answer this, Xhosa people are rogue AF. I don't know how y'all do it, but y'all is rogue as fuck, okay? And hayi ke mntaze ndithini baqalele batshele bonke burn it, burn him alive, burn him alive. Kasi fuck isithombe ku-WhatsApp status with another phone. I don't know to be closer and I want to be closer so bad. I want to be xoxo. Tell his whole family in phrase. Burn it alive, she said. Shay PowerPoint projection. Take another SIM card, make sure it's not wicked. And then after that, we'll send a WhatsApp group. Okay? Or send it to an uncle. I had a 6 tape. But burn him alive. What are you waiting for? He's homophobic. Burn him alive. What do you mean? Fuck. Okay, but obviously that's not the right thing to do. That's the evil thing to do. But I get it. I'm a little bit malevolent, you know. I'm a little bit malevolent. I get it. But I want to lay out. I'm in a dollar. Piss well. And that is it, guys. That is the end of this confession session. Please comment down below if you want to see a part 2, because those were literally a third of the confessions that I got. If you guys want to hear all of them, let me know and I will do a part 2 of this video instead of making it like 40 minutes long. But until then, that is the end of the video. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed my meal. I know that I got cold a little bit too quickly. We are not in spring. Spring is on the 22nd of September. Yes, I sound like a little bitch. Yes, I saw it on Twitter. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.